Okay, so we got everything cinched down on the mounts themselves. What's the next step?
Well, the next step for ease of use and access to the winch, we're going to install our synthetic rope, at least get it started on the drum. That way we have good access to what we need to get to. So one of the main things we want to remember when we're doing this is before you start putting the rope on, we got to put our ballistic nylon sleeve on. So we'll slide that on the what we call the lash wrap of the rope here with the hook loop on it for the drum support. And we'll just thread it through here nice and easy. And we'll want to work that all the way up the rope as we work on the installation here. But for right now, we'll just get it started, slide it down a little bit, and be done with it for right now.
And I'll show you real quick what Corey was talking about. Obviously, that end's a whole lot easier to try to get the sleeve on than the other working end of it.
Yeah, so if you get all your rope onto the winch, you're not going to get this sleeve on unless you take it all the way back off and start over again. So next to the tip of the day, I went down to the local pharmacy and we grabbed some water-based lubricant. We've had some customers call in. This rope end is hard to get through our puck system in the drum. So to make that easier, we're just going to put a little dab of water-based lubricant on the end of this rope. That way, we know there's not chemicals in there that are going to damage the rope. Hopefully it's going to slide through easy, and we're just going to coat it up nice and liberal there. That way it'll go through. And
then being water-based, and first good rain, it's gone, right?
Right, right. So we know we won't have any problem there. I'm going to get a towel to wipe my fingers off with here. That's the tip of the day for putting your rope on. So what we're going to do now is we're going to feed it in through the fair lead, just like so, and up and around. Now one thing for all of you at home, if you have a winch already or you're installing a winch or get a winch worked on, your rope or cable should always come through the fair lead and wrap around the bottom side of the winch. If you go around the top, then you're working against the brake instead of with the brake. It'll cause premature wear and it won't hold the load like it should when it's put in the correct way. So in the kit, you get a nice little zip tie here, and what that's for is we're going to feed that zip tie right through this hole right here. And that's what we're going to use to pull our end of our rope through. And like I say, even with the lubricant on it, it could be a bit of a job. So hopefully our zip tie holds and we can get it through. Go ahead and lock the gear train on the winch, that way it's steady and the zip tie didn't hold. So this may take a few tries, don't get discouraged. You just got to get the rope flattened out some and make sure it's going through the right area. This slot in this drum is actually made so you can take the puck out and change your cable. For this instance, we're going to use it to help us get that winch loop through there. So again, don't just get discouraged. It will fit. I've seen it done.
Okay, so we got it pulled in.
We have particularly ornery synthetic rope going through the slot here, but we finally got it through. After we get the rope through the slot, you want to take your puck. I'm actually going to rotate this around so you guys at home can see it a lot better. But we're going to go right there. Make sure we got plenty of rope out. You'll see the puck has a slot in it too, so that's for your screwdriver head to get it back out if you so choose to or need to. And we'll just get that puck down in there, but don't want the rope behind it. You want the puck inside the loop, and it should go in there no problem. And there it is. And after the puck's in there, we just pull back on it, puts a little tension on it so it stays. And now when we get the winch on the truck itself, it's going to rotate around just like that, and see the puck's not on the rope, it's in the rope. And when we start putting tension on it, it'll suck that puck in there and it'll be nice and tight, and the rope won't have anywhere to go besides attached to the winch. So now, for all intents and purposes, we're ready to get the brackets on the truck and move this winch and bumper combo around and loose mount it onto the vehicle itself. And once it's all lined up and tightened up as far as the bumper goes, we'll start our wiring process under the hood. So we're just about there. So without further ado, let's put it on the truck.
Okay, so the next step is obviously with our Iron Cross bumper. It comes with a separate set of brackets that give us some positioning and adjustment. So we're going to put those brackets on, then we'll take the bumper itself, We'll loose fit it on so that we can make those final adjustments. I'll lock everything down, and as Corby said, we'll wire up this winch and be done. Okay, so we've got the winch ready to install. We've got everything fitted. We've test fitted it. You'll notice that on the brackets that come with the Iron Cross bumper, you've got two pieces. The welded piece that hard mounts to this bracket that mounts up here to the frame rails or the frame horns on the truck itself. So we just loose fit this on there so we can make those final adjustments. This is going to be hefty with the winch in it. Obviously, this is a Haas, so you're going to want to have a couple people on hand to help you hold the bumper up in place while somebody underneath puts the bolts in. So let's see if it fits up.